but I do want to explain the difference between a small business and a not-for-profit, your traditional not-for-profit.
Please do.
So in a small business sense, if I work hard, I'm selling a product, I'm generating revenue. So you're rewarded immediately through your actions of what you do as a business.
Okay.
So in a way, businesses, whether or not you succeed or fail, has to do with, am I making money? Check or no, right? But for the nonprofit sector, it's different because most nonprofits are not selling something. They're providing services. And the revenue doesn't come from the provision of those services. It comes from foundations or donations. So in a way, it's a different cycle. And this is something that I think is both a good thing, but also something that nonprofits struggle with. And I can talk to how we can look at other opportunities like social enterprises, which is actually a lot more similar to a business, right? So in a nonprofit, somebody's paying you to do the work, but they're not necessarily rewarding you based on the work that you do.
Interesting.
Right, so if you put that into the small business sense, is if I pay you a flat fee for a certain amount of work, and I may, at my discretion, tell you to do twice the amount of work for the same pay. That's kind of how it works in the nonprofit sector. So you get a grant for $5,000 to do a particular project.
Right.
Great. Next year you write the grant again for $5,000. You probably are expected to do different amount of work. So it's not a direct correlation. And that's why, in a way, I think a lot of the perceived advantages or tax benefits that nonprofits get isn't really an advantage per se.
Interesting.
Right?
Interesting.
It's just a different model.